hey guys, happy end of the year of 2024. It's been a little minute since we have spoken about our hobbies, and this has been the year of reconnecting with new hobbies but also old ones as well, and it has given me the opportunity to try out new things, become more skilled in the current hobbies that I already had going, and also I've been able to share some of those and the journeys that I've been on with you guys. So I thought I would do a roundup video of all my favourites and worst, we can't forget the worst, hobbies of 2024 and what I'm looking forward to doing and having a go at in 2025 as well. Mosaics. So this is actually one that I went to a class this year. It was in London and the lady that was running it was really lovely, and she taught us how to do mosaics. Now, even though I found it a little bit more tricky just because I just find it hard to cut the ceramic, but it's come in my best hobbies this year, and that's because I just found it really therapeutic to be expressive within my art. So even though it takes like a while to do the mosaics, actually you have like a tangible result, like you have something that you can keep. And to me, those kinds of art pieces where you get to keep something are always going to be my favorite, because there's nothing better than having an actual object. You can keep them in the kitchen, you can have them as gifts, you can give them to somebody else. The thing is about mosaics as well, they're so easy to start, so you don't have to do the ceramic mosaics. You can do paper mosaics, do like drawing mosaics. Obviously you can do the ceramic mosaics, but honestly, if you guys wanted to try something new, something unique, and not many people do mosaics. Another thing about mosaics is that it's a slower process, so sometimes life just feels so fast-paced, and because mosaic is a slower result, slower process, it kind of gives you that time to slow down, relax, and feel less stressed as well. Another favorite, painting, if it's watercolor, acrylic, has got to be something that I love. On this channel I have shown a lot making cards, making wrapping paper, making beautiful pictures for other people. And the thing is with art and painting is that you can express your emotions, and I think that's so beautiful. Again, it's something that you can make for somebody else and just kind of gives them that personal touch. I would say this is probably the most affordable art piece, or one of the most affordable hobbies that you can do. You can pick up paint palettes, especially watercolor paints palettes, for maybe £3, even cheaper than that. And I think if that's something that you guys want to take time to relax in, I know now we can get like art workbooks that take you through how to develop your art processes. They're really good as well, and they're just so entry level that actually anyone can access it as well. I've seen so many cute friend evenings where they're painting glasses or paint like plant pots. Like you can just do it with friends, paint and sip. Like these are all things that you just serve a community, and you can all bring community and friends together, and that's why it's got to be up there in terms of bringing people together. The next hobby that has been in my top ones that I've tried this year has to be baking. You guys know I love baking. I have so many recipes on this channel through baking. Some of them have gone wrong. I'm not saying like I'm the pro baker, absolutely not, but I think that the love about it, like you don't have to be perfect. You can just make something because you enjoy doing it, and you can kind of tailor it to your taste. So if you enjoy chocolate, you can make brownies, or you can make chocolate chip cookies, or you know, you don't have to bake something that you don't enjoy. Or pies. Oh, literally I could just eat an apple pie. Again, it brings people together. You can bake goods for like friends and family, you can deliver them. Like it's just so lovely. I would say baking is one of those where it does cost a little bit more to get into at first, but yeah, once you've got like the base ingredient, actually it's pretty easy to maintain and follow up with new recipes as well. Who doesn't like eating a tasty treat after they've done it? So again, the gratification once you've made it, to try it, to eat it with friends and family, is just something that can just be enjoyed together, and something that I will continue to do because it's absolutely gorgeous. Legos. This has got to be, well, this is something that I've loved for so long, and so I've always enjoyed doing Lego, but this year, some of the cute little Legos that they've done, the Nutcracker that I've done, really want the Moana one, but I just love Legos. They're so relaxing. You can put a movie on and just do Legos just in the background, and again you get to have the little figure or whatever you're doing, maybe the little plants if that's kind of like your vibe. Legos are just there. Also they're for everyone. Like, I don't see who doesn't love Legos. If there's anyone that doesn't love Lego, then fair, but that's not me. I just love Lego, and I just think, again, it's kind of like the satisfying process of like putting the little pieces together and finding where they are, and then just having like a cute little figure afterwards. It's just so cute. And also it's kind of therapeutic as well. Like, you're not thinking about your everyday like stresses, but you're actually just thinking about building this object that you're gonna be, or the artwork that you want. So yeah, I would say Legos. The only downside about Legos is it costs a lot of money. Next hobby that I have thoroughly enjoyed this year, and I think I'm gonna continue to enjoy next year, is gaming, because I have found like some of my old games that I used to play on the GameCube so fun to go back to, and the PlayStation, and I'm really hoping maybe next year that I'll be able to find like my old Game Boy Color. We can only hope and pray that I can find that, because if I'm able to find that, like, oh, the Game Boy Color is the pinnacle of gaming. Like, I just loved all of those games. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be able to find that, but I'm not too sure if I will. But anyway, gaming has got to be one of my favorites of the year, especially getting to know the Hogwarts Legacy game. Like, I've just started that recently, and just the gameplay, the walkthrough, the storytelling on that is just incredible. Like, I just love how they've done it, and even like the quotes and what the characters are saying are very similar to the ones in the films and the book, and so it kind of has that same feeling of when we watched the films originally. Something that has never really gone away, but I kind of hadn't done enough until this year, but that's scrapbooking. And I've really got into scrapbooking, but also making recipe books, and I just think scrapbooking again is one of those things where it's just like you're making a like memory box, and you're preserving all of those memories and those kind of elements of your life that you really enjoyed and you want to encapsulate together. Now, not only is it so open-ended, so you can kind of make it how you want to, there's no right or wrong answer, but also like how you design those pages to do your scrapbooking, to add the pictures, to add the quotes, to add the writing, is just something that's just so precious and so memorable. And the supplies for scrapbooking are really affordable as well. So I love getting those large books that have double-sided paper that have two designs on them, so you can, it kind of makes you use more, and also like you've got loads of different designs, so it's really fun. It takes your mind off things, and yeah, I could just spend hours scrapbooking. It's so fun, and like you story tell throughout making the scrapbook, and I think that's really precious, a bit like creative writing. Okay, two other hobbies that aren't necessarily cozy hobbies and they are active hobbies are tennis. Started tennis this year, absolutely love it. Not only do I watch a little bit of tennis online or when Wimbledon's on, and then I think I'm basically a pro player, when I've actually played it with Charles and we played it outside, I'm obviously believing that I'm a pro player, and it's just been really nice to see that slow process that actually, yeah, there was no level or skill level available in the first couple of times we went, and to build that up over time and to see the progress has been really fun. We feel good after it, and it's just been nice to get out and just enjoy time together. And you don't have to go to a tennis club. So there was a tennis club near us, but there's also tennis courts that are free, so as long as you've got a racket and some balls, that's it, that's all you need, and it's just really, really fun. And the final active one is dance. Dance has always been my favorite hobby since literally being a child, and I've basically had dancing in my life forever, but as I was moving, then I had to find a dance school, and now I have like a little group of people that go from work to this dance school, and we just love it. I do tap primarily but the dance teacher's gonna start opening musical theatre, so hopefully I can join that, and that would just be something that I enjoy as well. Just again, with community. Those kind of hobbies are just more for community-based learning. Okay, now on to the worst, because you have to say the worst too. Okay, these might be quite controversial, but the first worst hobby is felting. Yeah, I don't know why. My sister really loves felting, and when she's done it, it looks really easy and it looks really nice. Me, on the other hand, no, it's very stressful for me. Like, the fact that it takes so long to make, and you're doing the repeated process, like, it actually stresses me out. Like, I can't even explain it. It just stresses me out. It takes so long. It's not quick and easy. You don't really have a finishing product, and I'm never happy with it. So I literally, I started actually one in my vlog. I was trying to make a Christmas tree decoration, but it didn't work. I basically had to stop it because it was just stressing me out more than it was, so it was just not worth it. And the final hobby that definitely might be quite controversial, something that I don't necessarily get into, is reading. Now, I don't know if it's because I've just not found the right genre of book or the right kind of text for me, but I just find it really not enjoyable. I've tried, but I never really seem to get to the end of a book. And I don't know if you guys have any tips for that, or you have any books that I could try out to see if I enjoy it, but I'm just really struggling to get to the end of the book. So I'm not really sure why I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy like reading magazines, and maybe because they're shorter articles, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I enjoy magazines. But reading a book, I enjoy it for a while, like when I'm in it, then I seem to like fall off. And I think what the problem is when I leave it like a couple of days, and so when I go back to it, I've already forgot what's happened, and then I feel like I need to start it again. And then so the process kind of happens more than once, over and over again. And so if you've got any tips for that, then let me know. So they are going to be the hobbies, my best hobbies and worst hobbies of 2024. And going into 2025, I'm really looking forward to starting some new hobbies. I would love to hear your favourite and worst hobbies down below, because I'm always looking to start something new. So with that being said, I shall see you guys in the next video, and I wish you all a fantastic new year as well. Bye guys.